So here's what's going on with the driveway. There is my house. It's shielded a bit by the leaves of that beech tree. And here's my driveway, which is part of our property. And you can see that it is being pushed over into this holler. So when we walk through here, because we have a vehicle, we might be able to get across this, but we really don't take that chance. So these big trees are coming down, have water flowing through the driveway. This ditch used to take every bit of this out. And as you can see, that is owned by a company who's had all this mining and logging done up in here over ever how many years. It's changed hands a few times. I'm not quite sure who the owners are now, but we're trying to get up with them. Our nice little waterfall is gone because the direction of the water has changed. You know, you see right there, that land is coming this way. Along with that big timber, I'm actually risking my life standing here, and I'm not joking about that. I wish I was, because one of those big trees comes down. I'm pretty fast even at my age, but I'm not sure I can outrun one of those. And let me get up here. This used to be a lot wider. I threw up a little stopper here to keep people from driving over this that aren't familiar with what's going on. And yeah, I got crap sitting everywhere. I don't throw anything away. You don't do that out here. So there you can see. So for 2 months, I have not been able to, well, at least the last month. We used to drive across it in the old Jeep. We've had to stage our vehicles out here. So we have to haul everything over there in the ATV. But this whole mass here is pushing our right-of-way over through there. I know some people have seen this, but anyway, the mine inspector came up here a week, well, probably about 2 weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago. Took pictures of it. We still haven't heard from anyone. In the meantime, you know, we're being inconvenienced, and I'm not kidding. You risk your life every time you walk right through there, because one of those big trees come down, and you can see where they already have. You will be crushed. So anyway, that's one of the things I've been dealing with. And then the Toyota, my wife pulled up the drive there the other day. The drive's way down there, and I got the old thing fixed now, but the ball joint broke on the front end there, and yeah, I had to fix that. Sent out for the part. They sent the wrong part, and when you're 25-30 miles out, you get the wrong part, it causes problems. But anyway, to make a long story short, out here I am the mechanic, the electrician, the whatever. So and then I have stuff I got to do and various things, and guess what I'm getting to is I'm trying to explain why I haven't been able to visit very many people on BookTube. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. Now we'll get back to things involving books. Okay, this is what is left of our driveway. I can barely get the four-wheeler across, and by the way, it makes you a little nervous. See, this is washed out. We have to carry our groceries across this. For the time being. These trees are leaning dangerously. We've had some come down. I hiked to the top of the hill the other day and filmed what was going on up there, so I'll include that in this video. But we called the landowners, Western Pocahontas, and they were supposed to send someone out last week. I haven't seen anyone yet, so we're still in the wait and see mode. So stay tuned, and we'll see how this pans out. It's getting a little irritating, and it's like I said, it's dangerous. So just watch the video. So here's part of the old strip job. They took coal out here and back through there. Here's the road. It used to be the old haul road, and as you can see, it is falling away. This is the top of the slip. I hiked up here so people could see how extensive it is. You can see timber down, timber leaning, mud. Stuff has been moving. This thing moves a little bit every day. Cows ain't paying it no attention. Yeah, so this is the top of the slip. I'll hike down that way and show you some more of it. This is pretty much the middle of the slip. See all the down timber. You might be able to see where the slip is separating from the surrounding ground. We'll walk down here where the spring is, and where the old moonshine still is, and I'll get a shot down there. Yeah, this whole holler's coming out of here. Down here at the spring, well, there's remnants of the old moonshine still. Not mine, but it's cool. And here's the spring that used to supply water to the house I live in down there. Until they had a well drilled, and this thing kind of got abandoned. We used to come up and clean it out every year, but we quit. As you can see, a tree fell on the metal we had over it. And it's not coming out the pipe anymore, so probably, whoa, I just stepped in a spot there. The ground separating. So the mining inspector wrote it up as the spring, which I realize water causes these slips. But pretty much the company's washed their hands of this, so somehow it's my responsibility to fix it. The mining inspector wrote this up. So the coal company that stripped mine back here, they don't take any blame for this. And then the mining inspector retired. We got a letter from Frankfurt saying, you know, basically that they weren't going to do anything. Eventually the old moonshine still will wind up way down there. Well, let me walk on around and show you some more. Down here close to the lane, what's left of it. I had to cut some timber off of this, but I quit because these trees are way too big for the saw I have. It's a bit dangerous and shouldn't be my responsibility to begin with. Like I said, I own this right of way down here, and it's been here close to 70 years. And everything was cool up until last year when the ground, the earth started moving down here. And we wound up with this mess. It's like stepping us off back down here and sink up. Yep, it moves a little bit every day. And we used to be able to get the Jeep across this, so at least, you know, we could haul groceries from my little truck over to the house. Sorry, I'm making sure my truck was okay. It's had a couple limbs fall on it. Yep, now it's kind of a walk across it. Or I bring the four-wheeler, the ATV, across it. It makes you a little bit nervous. I mean, this thing's been moving slow. You never know with one of these when it'll just take off. Like I said, it's pushing everything that way. So, that's my situation. I'm looking at some alternatives if I can't get, you know, if the coal company or whoever, Western Pocahontas, is not going to fix this. I'll have to get a driveway cut up through the bottom over those all I know. Anyway, that's the current situation with the landslide, slip, whatever you want to call it. Later. So here's a big limb that came down today. Fortunately, no one was under it. Here was my little fueling spot where I used to fuel up the lawnmower and the ATV. Had a tank there. It was all gravity fed. Now I have a tree that's threatening to take that out. Not much I can do about it. And we got the usual mess. Big tree here leaning right towards our what used to be our parking spot back when we could get our vehicles to our house. The Jeep is stuck here. We just went ahead and dropped the insurance on it and you know, turned in the tags. So when that thing comes down, it's I really shouldn't be standing under it, I know, but we have to walk under this stuff all the time to bring groceries to the house, to get out to our other vehicle, which is staged out there. There used to be a nice little stream through here. I had a waterfall fed in this pool on the culvert. And like I've said several times, this right of way is part of our property. We have this huge land mass. That belongs to Western Pocahontas, and it has destroyed our driveway. And judging by the size of it, could potentially take the addition off the house, or I don't know what. Don't know anymore. They were supposed to send somebody out. I haven't heard anything. So, oh, by the way, I'm a disabled veteran, and my wife has an artificial hip, and we've been packing our stuff across this for probably 8 months. It's kind of ironic, you know, we used to complain about having to take groceries up those steps. Now we're carrying groceries either by hand or on the four-wheeler, which barely comes across that now. And we're traveling, I don't know, 200-300 yards. And risking our lives every time we walk through there. Like, I'm doing it right now, but you know, just what else you gonna do? The place is pretty much surrounded by high walls. There's no other roads that come in. There's that holler down there, but like I said, there's no paths or anything like that. So anyway, that's the situation. Okay, this is the way we have to get groceries to her house since we can't drive a vehicle there.